Alright, so for the longest time, and you can respond because I'm talking to you. For the longest time, I've realized that conspiracy theories are not being caused by some corrupt individuals from the top, and that it's some kind of natural process that happens, some kind of natural incremental process that happens, probably because people get lazy, because people they start being less concerned about preserving their freedoms, and over time a kind of tyranny begins to take over naturally because you're letting it happen. It's like a house that you don't take care of. It just starts to deteriorate over time. It's a natural process. So, and I've been trying to express that in videos and different writings that I've done and everything, and really to get that point across, you need to use metaphors. And I haven't thought of any up until tonight. I was thinking tonight we were talking about fashion trends or just trends in general, and how that people always, because they don't understand natural processes, they're always trying to personify the faceless process that happens. So in fashion and trends, we think we put the blame on like Hollywood or something, and we say that these people are at the top and they wear something one day and then everybody just goes out and buys that. Well, that's impossible because the stores wouldn't have it yet. So obviously that's just not the way it works. It's a very slow incremental process where somebody sees somebody in a store or the mall or some shit like that, and they like a hat they're wearing, so they buy a similar hat, but it's varied just a little bit. And then somebody else sees that varied hat, and then they buy another hat that's kind of similar, and then in their own taste they buy something in the spirit of what they've seen. So little by little, it's an incremental process, and before you know it, you got a kind of a new fashion that emerges. It's an emergent kind of thing that happens. So we were just talking about fashions and stuff like that. So I kind of saw, I made a connection that, oh, it's like conspiracy theories, that we try to put a face on the cause. We try to make some human cause happen on the conspiracy theories at the top of the hierarchical chain. We do that with fashion too, because of our ignorance of natural processes, or believing that natural processes happen. And then, because I've been reading a lot about evolution and natural selection, that we did the same thing there. That we see all these natural processes occurring, and because we can't fathom natural processes being the cause, a faceless natural process being the cause, we attribute a face to it, and we call it God. I mean, what an amazing correlation there is here between these three phenomena that happen. And so, basically what it does, it doesn't prove anything, but you can now look at the world in a more accurate way, where it's not always some kind of, personified being causing all kinds of, a chain of events, but rather a faceless natural process that happens in evolution, in nature. It happens just the same in conspiracy theories, probably for the most part, and it also happens in maintaining trends, and that's it.